I mean, just moving on, there's also, I think, this DVDs and CDs is probably the one that would probably affect most people because that's what everyone would use or was using for such a long time. I don't think floppy drives we can really count anymore. I had a couple of those that got melted in the bleach incident, but I was kind of looking at them just as, nostalgic value because I could probably get a drive to read them, but they probably wouldn't even read because we had trouble reading them when we were in their heyday.
That's right.
But with DVDs, they're a rather robust format, and like you said, the actual ability to read them in the future might not be as difficult because the platform is cheap. I didn't have after I got rid of my previous MacBook. My iMac Super Drive doesn't work, and that caught me short with the ability to read a DVD. And I just picked one up for $50, and it works.
That's
fantastic. Right. And that in that sense, this medium is probably a bit more robust and longer lasting if you wanted to not go through the headaches of having to digitize everything.
Well, yeah, I think you're right, but it's a transitional issue, and once this is solved, and the only resolution to it realistically is the cloud. Unless they come up with some sort of DVD, and I don't know why they wouldn't actually come up with a DVD storage solution. Probably just because there's no one left to support it. But that would be, if you want to keep a hard copy, it's got to be in a file, and it's got to be an instantly accessible file. And I think that's the key to storage. I mean, just imagine if every time you wanted to get an old Word document or a spreadsheet that you'd been working on, you had to go to a cupboard, pull out a tape, load the tape, and then wait 30, 40 minutes for that tape to be digitized so you can, that's actually what it was like using the Commodore 64, by the way. But it's not like that anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I think it introduces a level of convenience. I think if you have all of this stuff, files on DVDs or video on tape or whatever, getting it into that digitized format is very important, I think, for anyone who, well, at least who wants to keep it and have it at their fingertips.